The Lazy Boy. A thoughtful story for children by Mukhtar Ahmed. Meet Noni, a sweet, playful boy with one big problem: he doesn't like to do anything for himself. From refusing to fetch garlic for his mother to skipping simple school tasks, Noni avoids every responsibility. But one day, a heartwarming conversation with his father changes everything. This engaging and beautifully narrated story teaches kids the value of hard work, gratitude, and self-reliance in a fun and relatable way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories full of wisdom and wonder. All rights reserved.
The Lazy Boy by Mukhtar Ahmed. Noni was generally a good boy, but he had one very bad habit: he was extremely lazy. Whenever he was asked to do something, he would flatly refuse. If his mother was sitting in the veranda chopping vegetables and asked, "Noni dear, please bring me some garlic from the kitchen," he would refuse without hesitation. "I won't bring it. You can get it yourself," he'd reply, and continue playing as if nothing had happened. When he felt thirsty, he would call out while sitting in place, "Mom, I'm thirsty. Please bring me some water." He would only do his schoolwork after a lot of insistence from his mother. And even if he somehow completed it, he wouldn't bother putting his books back in his school bag. He would leave them scattered on the carpet. When his mother noticed, she would pick them up and place them neatly in his bag. On holidays, when his father was sitting in the drawing room watching TV and the newspaper boy tossed the paper into the yard, his father would say, "Noni, good boy, please run and bring the newspaper." But Noni would immediately make an excuse. "Dad, there's a huge cat outside. I'm scared." So his poor father would go out and bring the newspaper himself. He used to fuss and make a lot of drama while doing his schoolwork. He didn't like going to school either. He wished he could sleep late in the morning and relax. But because he feared his father's scolding, he had to get up. At school, he wouldn't even clean his desk. He would try to blow the dust off with a few quick puffs. Meanwhile, all his friends would take out their dusters and clean their desks properly. He would think, "If only mom were here at school too. She would have cleaned my desk as well." If there had been a competition for laziness, Noni could have easily won first prize for doing absolutely nothing. He was now in fourth grade and about 8 years old, yet he still hadn't developed the habit of doing things for himself. As a result, he didn't even know how to tie his shoelaces or button up his pants and shirt. Every morning, he would sit wearing his uniform and shoes, waiting for his mother to help him with the buttons and laces while she was busy preparing breakfast. His father was getting ready for work and didn't have time to help. One morning, his mother said, "Noni dear, please place the bowl of porridge on the table. I'm toasting the bread." Noni replied, "Mom, my pants button isn't fastened. If I stand up, my pants will fall off." Hearing this, his poor mother fell silent. She had to place the ball on the table herself. Noni's habit of not doing anything was becoming more and more deeply rooted. His mother was getting very worried. She often thought, if he doesn't get rid of this bad habit, what will he do when he grows up? Because of his laziness, Noni would surely face many difficulties in life. One day, she talked to his father about it. He remained silent for a while, thinking deeply. Then he said, "It really is a serious concern. We'll try our best to help him overcome this bad habit." One Sunday afternoon, Noni's mother was busy cooking lunch in the kitchen. Noni was sitting with his father, watching cartoons on TV. When a commercial break came on, Noni said to his father, "Dad, I really love watching cartoons. I wish I could watch them all the time. His father smiled and replied, Cartoons are fun indeed. Even adults feel like watching them all day. But that's just not possible. If everyone sits in front of the TV all day, then who will do all the other work? You're right, Dad, Noni said thoughtfully. If our milkman, newspaper boy, street cleaner, and the lady who helps at our house all sit and watch cartoons all day, then who will bring the milk and newspaper? Who will take out the garbage, clean the house, and wash the clothes? Hearing this, his father looked at him lovingly and said, That was very well said, Noni. You're becoming quite a thoughtful and sensible boy. Hearing this praise from his father made Noni feel happy. He added, And Dad, if you kept watching cartoons all the time too, how would you go to the office? And if you didn't go to the office, they wouldn't give you your salary. And without money, how would we run our household? Exactly. His father nodded. If you think about it, there are so many people in the world working for our benefit. Some are making clothes for us, others are making shoes. Some are printing our school notebooks and textbooks. Some are making the school bags to hold them, and others are making different kinds of toys for children to play with. Farmers grow food and vegetables for us. Laborers build homes for us to live in. There are so many examples of work being done for our comfort that we couldn't even finish counting them all. And because these people are doing so much for us, we should be grateful to them. Hearing his father's words, Noni became thoughtful. Then he said, And Dad, Mom also works all day long at home. Thanks to her, everything is ready for us. Even when she's not feeling well, she keeps working so we don't face any trouble. That's very true, said his father. Masha Allah, your mother is a strong and dedicated woman. Just like her, all mothers of children are brave and hardworking. They have to do many things at home. Now tell me, Noni, what lesson have we learned from all these things we talked about? Noni blushed a little and said, When so many people are busy doing things for us, we should also do some work so that just as we benefit from their efforts, they too may benefit from ours. Well done, his father said happily. Children are small, so of course, they can't do big jobs. But they can help their mothers and siblings with small tasks at home. They can wear their school uniforms and shoes by themselves, keep their books and notebooks properly in their school bags, polish their shoes, get up and drink water themselves when they're thirsty. When they come back from school, they can hang their uniforms neatly in the cupboard, and after eating, they can take their plates to the kitchen. There are so many little things that children can do easily. If they get used to doing small tasks in childhood, they will be able to handle bigger responsibilities when they grow up. Remember one thing, a good and responsible person is always busy doing something useful. His father's words deeply affected Noni's heart. Just then, his mother called out, Lunch is ready. Come wash your hands and join me at the table. Hearing this, Noni immediately rushed to the kitchen and washed his hands. His mother was just about to place empty plates and spoons on the table. Noni said, Mom, you serve the food. I'll put these things on the table. His mother was surprised to hear this. Noni took the plates and spoons from her hands and placed them neatly on the table. When she brought the dish of curry, Noni quickly brought the glass stand and a cold bottle of water from the fridge and placed them on the table as well. Watching all this, Noni's father sat smiling. His mother lovingly stroked his head and said, Noni, I can't believe my eyes. Is this really you? Mom, Noni replied, Dad told me that so many people in the world are always busy doing something for us. They make things for our comfort and ease. Because of them, we have so many things at home that make our lives comfortable. Doing work is a very good thing. When we do our part, it helps others too. From now on, I will also do work. It was my mistake that I never did anything before and left everything to you. My dear Noni, I'm so happy that you've realized your mistake and now understand the importance of work. You're still young, but as you grow older, you will understand this even more. We should always remember that when we do something, it doesn't just help us, it helps others too. Helping others through our actions is a noble and good deed. Now you won't have to ask me to do anything, Mom, said Noni. I'll do everything on my own from now on. Hearing this, a smile spread across his mother's face.